Alright, first off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom to the brothers in the highways and byways, pushing this word in all sincerity and truth. The sisters, the believers, the helps. Shalom. This is brother Iron from the James Jamaica camp. Come with another quick lesson. And this lesson is gonna be based on whether or not we want a throne. Right, because here in Wisdom of Solomon 6, Solomon actually gave us a way in which we can obtain a throne. And if we truly wish to have a throne, if we truly want a kingdom, right, if we truly want to rule, then there's something we can do. Right now, this is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 6. I'll start at verse 9. From chapter 1 on down to chapter from verse 1, right, of this chapter all the way down to verse 8. 8, it actually goes into the fact of wicked kings who have not judged the people of the earth properly, right, with the laws of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They would actually be judged. And then it gives its next side is addressed to another set of kings, right, which based on the reading it's definitely have to be to the elect, based on how it is written, right? So let's begin. This is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 6 verse 9. It says, unto you therefore, O kings, do I speak, that ye may learn wisdom and not fall away. Right, and we are actually trained to become kings and priests, right? So we definitely want to learn wisdom so that we don't fall away. Verse 10 says, for they which keep holiness holy shall be judged holy, and they that have learned such things shall find what to answer. Wherefore set your affection upon my words, desire them, and ye shall be instructed. All right, so that's the first hint, to constantly stay in these scriptures, right, to constantly do this work, right, to the best of our ability. But it says to have desire unto his words, right, and have desire of his instruction. So we should be considering the things that are written within these scriptures and doing our best in applying them, right? Verse 12 says, wisdom is glory and never fadeth away. Yea, she is easily seen of them that love her, and found of such as seek her. Right? And the only way we can find wisdom, is through the fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, which in turn, involves, going through these scriptures. Verse 13 says, she prevented them that desire her, in making herself known unto them. Whoso seeketh her early shall have no great travail, for he shall find her sitting at his doors. To think therefore upon her is perfection of wisdom, and whoso watcheth for her shall quickly be without care. Right, so if it's a case that you want to be taken care of in the spirit, then we have to seek wisdom, right? We have to keep on going through these scriptures constantly, eating off this roll. Verse 16 says, for she goeth about seeking such as are worthy of her, sheweth herself favorable unto them in the ways, and meeteth them in every thought. For the very true beginning of her is the desire of discipline, and the care of discipline is love, and love is the keeping of her laws, and the giving heed unto her laws is the assurance of incorruption. All right, so the more we read these scriptures, the more we we study the judgments, the Lord's judgments, statutes, and commandments, these laws, then it actually is teaching us how to show love. It is actually proving that we desire wisdom, right? That is why we do our best to understand these scriptures, of the scriptures of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, which first begins with the fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, which in turn leads to faith, and then in turn leads to us being builders of this temple, right? So I'll read this part again. It says, for the very true beginning of her is the desire of discipline, and it takes discipline to follow these scriptures, right? It takes discipline to cut off the flesh. It takes discipline to mortify your members, right? It definitely takes discipline. It takes work, right? It says, and love is the keeping of her laws, and the giving heed unto her laws is the assurance of incorruption. So this is basically how we become clean. And incorruption maketh us near unto the Most High. Therefore the desire of wisdom bringeth a kingdom. Right? So if you truly desire a kingdom, then you'll actually desire wisdom. Right? Which begins with what? Fear Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You try to do these works, right? Or follow these instructions to the best of your ability. Right? It says, if your delight be in them, Salakia, let me read that back. It says, if your delight be then in thrones and scepters, O ye kings of the people, honor wisdom, that ye may reign for evermore. As for wisdom, what is she, and how she came up, I will tell you, and will not hide mysteries from you, but will seek her out from the beginning of her nativity, and bring the knowledge of her into light, and will not pass over the truth. Neither will I go with consuming envy, for such a man shall have no fellowship with wisdom. But the multitude of the wise is the welfare of the world, and a wise king is the upholding of the people. Receive therefore instruction through my words, and it shall do you good. Right? So if you truly, if you desire a kingdom, right? If you delight in having a throne and having a scepter, i.e. rulership, right? If you desire true rulership, to rule, right? To rule forevermore, then your heart should be set on wisdom, right? Which ultimately again is the fear of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and following these instructions to the best of your ability. All right. So just wanted to to bring this out quick and to the point. Once more, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom to the brothers in the highways and byways pushing this word in all sincerity and truth. The sisters, the believers, the helps, the hopeful elect. Shalom.